Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift? I am not drawing my gun, yet.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster. Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
It's hardly surprising.
I'm sorry, I fucked. The medicine cat. Pity.
Of course you were. How does that work anyway? Amphetamine. Does it?
There is little condescension in his phrase. Be honest, he's not grilling you. He just wants to know. Ask if he's ever wanted to take it too.
Thought so. Let's go? She certainly...
You see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman. Only now a...
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme, the island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point. I remember. She was there that night. She would have known.
She had a long time to think about it after.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I don't know.
What difference does it make?
She had a... It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than... I find that hard to believe, but so it is.
For a second he seems tired.
I just haven't gotten a lot of...
He doesn't really believe this were you. The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there?
Not a lot, no. Okay, let's go to the farm. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the...
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Large print. This print is unlike one. Everything around you is...
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. Ah, them. Nice people. I'm glad she got out of here before all that. Bullets flying and stuff. People inside were quite terrified, you know. I had to take action and step outside, too. Yes, you know.
He's almost completely
I mean, you're a detective, perhaps.
Exactly, but all in due time. Crypto business is not a priority right now.
You'll see her again one day. You know it. Things went like they...
Oh, fine, hero cop. Lena left a forwarding address. 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. If you see them again, do give them my bet. I don't remember everyone who... Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because...
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Yeah, I don't know.
He means it.
No problem.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his...
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening.
His hand is covered in bruises and half plastered. Still, this hulking this is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Well, cheers anyway, Copper. Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy. But Angus...
Here it comes.
And Glenn. Glenn was my friend. Dennis, you saw him run.
Titus makes no attempt to hide his disgust. Grief-stricken anger boils in him.
Well, yeah.
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious...
Sure it does. First,
I'm going to find Dennis. I'm going to find him.
The tone of the statement is so matter-of-fact. It's as though he were talking about picking up a morning newspaper.
I guess might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing Win.
He's right.
Don't know.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Nope.
He did. He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand.
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine...
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right. Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scott.
Thanks for getting involved, guys.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few...
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
I will, Capo. That's a promise. Now,
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not...
good point, Beano Claude. We'll keep the vol under.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the... This was Cindy the Skull. The lieutenant crouches.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't... And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message. The lieutenant has taken a small step back. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The war...
We can sit on bench.
You can revisit.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. Only no reply. Only
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest, no more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8. I don't like it either, but you can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive? Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was... So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show. Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you. Fuck it. I'm a bad guy now. There's things more important than holding a grudge. It's okay. You've been through enough. We are what we are. And you're a cop. Shoot. Sorry, man. Didn't mean it like that. Ask away. Okay.
Is it wise to share information? Telling him is a really bad idea. The lieutenant throws... What are you doing?
That's probably for the best. You keep your job to yourself. With a job like yours, you have to.
A lorry stuck. The windows are clear.
Is this about...
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste...
The boy Adair hero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting. No, man.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big.
Time will tell. I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the... You know it, friend.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for...
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand! I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime! It's even worse! I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days! Oh my god! Even the police can't take care of all of this. Just look at that limp. Maybe I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Yes, what Martinez...
Exactly. In the meantime, do...
This... Why place a tourist attraction in the mid...
There was a... They got as far as the street lamps and... That's odd. I could swear...
Give me a moment. The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom.
You hear someone, a poor
Do I have to? Do you have?
Let's go. We don't have...
Later then, it's generally easier to do. A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno de Reuter.
and the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
No response. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter. Snip right through them. A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. So snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. Don't let...
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, you pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural. Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita. A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka, some towels and a duvet. Some socks even. Something under... It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die. Your hand touches a greasy duvet, covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear it. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large... You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
I'm afraid it...
A groan rises from the man's throat. Dry.
Well...
The lieutenant... There's still plenty to be scared of here.
I think this man wants...
Prepare. His half-open eyes give him the...
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight. Look, he's trying to communicate. What is there to do? We could take him. They don't do it.
Years. The pile of blankets, grunts, silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps... And then it dawns upon pigs. He's trying. Are you going to let a semi-conscious degenerate dip? His hand falls back on the...
At least he got to say his piece.
The aging alcoholic. Silence. Only... This door is... No one.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
A plaster cast bust. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. The door is closed. You hear someone inside. The tracks are as they have ever been, a bit more worn perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving... Well, you did provide us with a very convenient...
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was people. They say you'd kind of died for a moment, that you let your shit out already, but then came back. So just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno.
Feels good for some reason.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Word on the street is, you said you're...
Not a single muscle.
Kuno wants to hear all about it. Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
Wow, that's heavy. There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honourable like that.
There is no movement on the...
Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? The fuck do you know about Kuno?
Yeah, we got plans.
Yeah, you do some sambo shit, sneak in. Is the hooker thing real? What?
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motions.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno, you got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window. Fuck you trying to do?
A small...
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Kuno's not fucking trying. Kuno's gonna go out like that.
Stop saying all this sad shit.
There's a touch of...
Fuck you talking sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit. Get your fucking nun turn into...
If he does...
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
He did not win. There is a crack in there now. And it's...
Fuck right there where? Fucking 3... Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno!
Fuck right there where? Fucking 3 years or... Fuck that shit.
Yeah, in a tomb!
Yeah, pig. This shit is... Here, pig. We're fun now. Performance buddies. Kuno could already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pigs in...
Money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying words. You're not in his debt.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. Who knows? Fuck does Kuno care?
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your... A box falls into pieces. The container sounds a muffled gong.
What do you see?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and... The mail collection box has no face. An old monument stands in the middle of the... A silver... Not a good... As you look up, you note someone shot him in the heart.
Okay. Well, Martinez is riddled with... Why not?
The king stands higher.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Wow! A cop limping down. Cool! That's cool! Me?
This man probably comes from Seaguy.
Very cool.
Officer, what happened?
She sounds almost disappointed with you.
Look at you, you can... Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
That's...
You feel the ligament.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead. Hi. Of course. Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2... If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice...
Of course, ma'am.
Hi.
The crow's feet disappear from...
I'm sad...
That's cool.
Hmm.
Hasn't been there herself.
My husband...
This
The kids... The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place?
Be my guest. They were strange. Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rub, like an artist with a brush or a master. The sharp blade chafes against your skin. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you. The water you almost look like the beardless nature. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it.
Our tenant, the police. Aye, though I suppose you took the worst of it. What do you expect?
The scruffy-haired little...
And that I am. That's, nothing. It's just a seafood and some...
bullet shells.
I don't know what they're like.
Your nerve end. They must mean a human being.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Because he asks to put the fire out. Yes.
Because he doesn't want to.
Did you...
Yes. No, he don't. No, he doesn't live...
Anything else?
I don't know. We ran. Don't say that. I don't know. Doesn't even...
The two things are unconnected.
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should...
Mister? Oh. Okay. It's
Lambie is a star.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. Bye!
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye.
Welcome back. Ouch. When I was 6... Anyway, shot in the leg. I'm sorry.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad. The mother of humanism stands, despite that no amount of Commodore Red, the highest cap more, and innocence is no, we are alone. 300 years, many things, terribly. She made the she was, it was on, she was crowned, wow, in bystand, that is why the lung, as did we, in a city, she was dressed in a white, oh yes, midwinter, one of the men, something that Dolores, this inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well. Glowing lung, tariff, although she was the Misk state suggests she adored, little is known of her marquee, this subtle.
Lieutenant, what are you thinking of, if I may ask?
That's meant we should ball that old spooker up, Andre.
How about we don't do that, Noid? She looks cool.
Hey, her innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked old, you have the headless Falcon Rider figurine. Don't be so pessimistic. So very, very, very nifty. The mother of humanism stands above. Why? That does seem to be I don't know. The mother of humanism. Tau.
The club, true, hard, foot, it's hardcore. Skipper.
Your cock.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Welcome back.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depth.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
An old door, worn by...
Be careful out there. Sea's calm as death, but still. There are ruins underwater. You can
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back. Float. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle. Have you made all the necessary preparations? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
What? Fine. Let's blast.
SAD FM is a radio station specializing in...
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence.
Let's go.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot.
Ah, yes, so it seems. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
Hey, tío, no sé si me escuchas ahora. Nada, yo me compré PlayStation, lo de PSN Plus, para jugar juegos y demás online, pero cogí la versión extra, entonces me regalaban muchos juegos y justo quería jugar a este, entonces digo, ah, bueno, y me dan un montón, me regalan muchísimos. Y nada, estaba probando a ver qué tal, y sí, este está bien, es como de investigar, no sé qué, pero no... Y no, juego en la Play 4. Es que la Play 5 es demasiado dinero. Ahora estoy... Justo hoy he empezado en otro trabajo y bueno, está bastante bien ahora. Y tengo tiempo y demás. Y recuerdo que te llamabas Eri, ¿no? Joder, tío, tú sí que era épico, cómo tenías todo montado y demás en Twitch. Me acuerdo que me decías que te ganabas la vida y demás. No sé si hubieses seguido muy constante, si hubieses ganado más dinero o cuál es tu mira, digamos. Yo la verdad que no... O sea, ya tenía lo máximo que he tenido es 230 y pocos suscriptores, o sea que no me puedo ganar la vida con eso. Pero bueno, no le he echado tampoco muchas horas, ni invierto tiempo en... Ya te digo, no comento ni nada, es solo para guardar el vídeo. No... O sea, es un buen trabajo y demás, pero requiere trabajo, obviamente, para diferenciarte. Yo, la Xbox, nunca he tenido una Xbox, la verdad. O sea, que tienes la Play 4, pues yo soy DBM-97, por si... no sé si te tengo, ¿no? Te tengo... Me acuerdo que me dijiste que me descargase Discord y demás, pero es que... Nunca he utilizado muchas... Ya no estás en Texas, creo que era. Me suena a Texas. Sí, la Play está muy cara, no me merece la pena. Si tienes la Play 4, no sé si tienes esto de PlayStation Plus, pero joder, merece mucho más la pena comprarse el extra ahora con los descuentos. Tengo 800.000 juegos, o sea, realmente está muy bien. Yo que sé, Resident Evil, si te gusta... luego juegos de elecciones, yo que sé. Este que decían que era un juegazo, en plan juego del año, no sé qué, hostia. Y bueno, a ver, está bien. Es algo diferente, nunca he jugado un juego de este estilo. Está curioso.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift.
Sí, es que el otro día vi que en Texas tienen mucho... Bueno, Texas antes era español o tienen mucho que ver con España, mucha comida, muchos hablan español también. O sea que supongo que ahí estabas bastante bien. Pero los problemas personales que te hicieron ponerte triste, porque, o sea, quiero decir, como es algo que puedes hacer de alguna manera online, pero también te llegó a molestar tanto, a entristecer tanto que no te apetecía ya ni hacer vídeos ni nada. O sea, a todo el mundo nos pasa, yo creo, ¿no? Que, bueno, a mí me pasan muchas cosas, es la verdad. Pero bueno, hay que seguir. De hecho, un poco me llevaba mucho tiempo sin jugar y estoy jugando para desinhibirme también.
Books and magazines, like most, are soft, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists.
Pero es que tú además estabas en Twitch ahí desde el principio, o sea, y ahora Twitch está como subiendo. Sí, lo que pasa que no sé qué podemos jugar, porque... Bueno, habrá algún juego, supongo, que esté bien. Para jugar ambos. Es que ahora juegos buenos, yo, en mi opinión, no hay tantos, o sea... Ya te digo, tengo todos estos juegos que te regalan y demás, y... Un juego que te recomiendo si no has jugado es el de Ghost of Tsushima. Ese es de los mejores juegos de la historia, o sea, es brutal. Supongo que lo habrás jugado y la verdad que es increíble. La Xbox, pues la miraré, a ver. Lo que pasa es que la Xbox está como de capa caída, que se dice, en plan, ya no... Se habla sobre todo de la Play. Xbox está como perdiendo seguidores. Casi se habla más de la Nintendo Switch y mierdas de ese estilo. Ah, vale, porque yo sí que sé que Texas como que hay muchas cosas de... Sí, de México. E incluso también costumbres como españolas o algo así. No, Rainbow Six hace mucho que no juego. Alguna vez he pensado, porque con Rainbow Six sí que tiene público, la verdad. O sea, si quisiese ganar seguidores y demás, pues sí que... En tu caso, pues, puede ser buena opción, la verdad. Y podemos... Me lo puedo volver a descargar.
You can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead. Yes, you don't.
Puede estar bien, la verdad. ¿Y sigues algún youtuber o algo así? O... Yo últimamente veo a... Bueno, algún vídeo de Rubius, algún vídeo, sobre todo veo a Vegeta, algún vídeo también. Es de los que más veo. Y de Illo Juan algún... El de Alan Wake 2, como no me lo voy a comprar.
Another part of the island, probably. Look, maybe this is one of the doors we don't open.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under.
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Fuel, generator, fuel, generator, console. That's our best chance. That there could open it now that the power is on.
Soft covers, serialized, fantastique, and detective stories, animal adventures, a magazine for electrical engineering, and an international thriller. Also, light erotica.
Sí, la verdad que es buena opción. En plan, te compras algo de lo que no hablan mucho y ahí aprovechas. Ahora que está barato. Yo he pensado en comprarme la Switch, pero luego pensé que era mejor opción esto, o sea, comprarme lo de PS Plus Extra y ya está. Y también quiero jugar este juego y ver a dónde me lleva, porque un poco extraño. Es como que eres un detective y tienes que adivinar qué pasó. Y aún no lo pillo del todo.
The console of an anti-computation device.
Y eso, mientras... Si puedes jugar el de Ghost of Tsushima, te lo recomiendo bastante. Te va a gustar seguro.
I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Agustín, sí. Pero nunca he visto a ese chico, la verdad. Igualmente, tío, un placer verte de nuevo. Y a ver si te vuelve a ir todo bien o a animar más y coincidimos y jugamos y demás. Y nada, que se te dé bien el trabajo y encantado. Otro día nos volvemos a encontrar por aquí. Yo me he suscrito a tu canal otra vez, o sea que todo bien. No te vuelvas a cambiar de canal, eso sí, ya quédate con un icorcito ya. No, un placer, tío. Hasta el próximo día que nos veamos.
I don't know. Don't be. I have a gun. I know. It was not easy.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off. Perhaps there's someone there. Maybe. You know it's going to hurt. Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside of her mouth. Oh, fuck, yes. Go. No. We're not in the still. Islets and posts, like... There's a rain-soaked...
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
A single...
A good place to hide.
There's a firing slit. Quite old and... The springs screech as you lean on the mat. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of... A towering skyscraper. The red chimney and collapsed back of the box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop, sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight to the window? I can see it. Through the scope of a rifle. The shooter would be prone, lying on a mattress.
Cheek against the cheek rest. Hand on the hair trigger.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot.
Affirmative.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
He looks... He's conflicted.
Where?
He does not answer, just nods. He feels...
We should move now.
There's a rain...
B triple prime.
The springs, a small piece... A dim...
It's on.
Automatic boot. The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle. A dim, ambient orange. The dial slides under the glass, dark and silent. Restoring... An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on, then spits it out into the extinguished... He's practically tearing up.
The what now? I can't... I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around. The fire guy. I did. And you open... I should have burned that constant. Reactionary rock and roll music.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM. I did.
We have entered a world where he said...
Sad FM, huh? The fascists were right. It's not nice. It's a piece of It's a 3...
Southeast.
A Samurai rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers.
It has stayed true to him.
You...
He's right. Almost no one.
They wouldn't like hearing their name in your... Yes. Have you come to make me one of them?
We have come to... If you do not...
The danger levels here are hard to read. One moment he's a fire. The next, a fire gone out. The lieutenant pulls his pistol.
You are a glorified night watchman.
Yell at him now. Loud. He is not afraid of such displays. This was the wrong move.
No. Put it down now.
Or you're gonna blow my... It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb in the center. His gaze, still warm from his parts. The rifle on the butt, you see Vespertine.
No one's.
From ballistic.
It doesn't matter if it... The right...
He's liking this.
I wonder...
The old man does not. The old man keeps following your motion. This looked very...
I...
The commit...
From the...
51, mine.
No. I was an resurrection. 43...
He not. But he...
What have you...
I always... For...
Her who...
Girl child. Revolution. I... The historic opportunity. Oh, you could... A second for reaction to take off. Petty bourgeois. It's the same thing.
And the...
May the 13th. The combined might of internet. Huddled on...
A terrible shame.
No. I climbed the chain link across the water. They'd all drown. The man. And then that the bourgeois.
Now is not the time, Lieutenant Yefreto.
I had to. It's not enough. The congenitally deaf coalition death blow. Sure you are. Iblis. The black-eyed angel. How does anyone survive?
How is your...
I've been...
He does...
DRC...
I need to die.
There's no way he could...
It's the little joys. There's nothing I don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets
traitors. It's...
Are they not heartbroken?
It was...
They were...
We communist and others at night.
In the city.
From bunker to bunker. Not anymore. I don't want...
He does not want to see...
So you finally...
So you've been...
Sleeping.
You feel the dots connecting.
The propaganda bunker.
Propaganda.
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment, too. Made broadcasts, I think. A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never.
The old man looks across the water.
You're with the RCM. You're the... Take me to...
Rene, the royalist.
Liberal.
Is that...
If the party had... Honor is a feudal atavism. No. Trained.
His job was to assure the army answers to...
Scientific communism.
His job...
Scientific communism.
He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
You're inert lump.
Detective, we have come...
There's definitely something off with his body.
There's nothing serious in this world. I've used it.
Here we...
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a mark? I've used...
Interesting.
There is no after the war.
So he's going straight. No euphemisms. No. Be careful now. Slow. Don't mess this up. Remember.
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
The who now?
He heard you. He just...
Oh, yes. That one.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol.
Exhaust him with proof. Pilot, the gun, the scent of blood in the air. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence.
You had direct visibility. You've been here.
I'm ready to die.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead.
You're sad for your fascia brother, aren't you?
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments.
Not a lot of guns around that use military.
It's a real gun. You look...
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it? 4.46 jacketed ammunition, modified for range. Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this, when you have the...
Murder.
This pushed him, but not enough. Just wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybell. There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. Their revolution. Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust. You got it. Maybe don't beat yourself anymore.
Damn Maybells. Oh,
he seems tender suddenly. Nostalgic even.
So many this year too. The spring is coming. No.
You must get her...
I may. Class.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
My ears don't reach the city with the victim.
Don't leave any loose ends. Get him on everything.
Everything is brands with you individualists.
Show me the souls, please, Mr.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called a sensory. You see, these are not the unusual horizontal pattern souls.
The size fits, but not the soul.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
Racking those brains, are you?
The lieutenant gives you the prints were his. You can see it in the old man stares.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood. Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Oh, the inhumanity.
The lieutenant raises his... Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is rolling.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dicks. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white. Or what? And...
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
Yes.
And you were looking at them? The victim and a young woman having sex? Through the scope of your rifle?
The old man nodded.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where you can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's prepared.
I don't understand. Do you?
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope.
And if you don't like...
Click.
Yes.
You got him going. Connect every little piece.
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that. Jealousy. And that's...
He wanted to punish her.
Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning.
Past the fell building on the coast?
Her passport?
In the free state of Semina.
Yes.
Sloppy.
No. I put them back. I did. She had a face like an archipelago with those birthmarks.
You could tell she was a spook from the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo and glasses.
He set the bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur. Since she came to Martinez.
Past the fell building on the coast?
Hiding her passport and ticket.
In the free state of...
Yes, after she'd gone.
Sloppy.
No. I did.
You could tell
she had...
He set the bruises.
You can't see bruises through a scope. She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe that...
While he stands here and rots.
Made a little love nest up there. Sweaty linen and bottles they would use for God knows what. I saw other...
A redhead...
That kind of thing is fine by the party.
Seems like the answer was yes.
There's nothing to hold on to. Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it has... Yes, over the years. It's not unproletarian to feel something. No, I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, the day after I killed him. Yes, I don't know why I do the things I do anymore. Maybe, I told you, I have holes in my brain now.
A sudden pang of...
If you came 10 years ago...
In the silence, the lieutenant... One more down. It quickly comes to you.
Did you? With a clip like that too? Yes. And I've been through all of Martinez. Yes.
Those you hear. One more.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you.
You had to open the steel door?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago. He left spare keys all over.
Andy found use for it. A spare key, like the one...
One more thing. The flowers, Mr. Dross.
What about?
There. He's already admitted to it. Just ask.
I did? I shouldn't have. I was there one night, and she was crying. Like a child. The day after I killed him. Yes. Maybe...
A sudden...
Maybe...
In. One more down.
Her.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement. That's it.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days. I know she's gone. Locked up, or on the run. Like she knew I was here.
He knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's... You could get more out of him. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind...
A tragic comedy.
A strain... The familiar...
Specific. Because of the pump full of steroids. Yes. The fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square, to spit on the working class. Not since the... Intense. Like animals. Like those... The worst. Every morning he's there. That's all the rich... We did.
The disc... What was... There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. Might be worth investigating.
Whores. Yes. Steroids. A racist on... What is my opinion? You think the rich man has an opinion on this idiocy? No.
Ha, yes. But he was...
Scrap. You think the rich man cares about your little race games? He rules the whole world. And he... Syphilis is a disease Philippe III contracted in a whorehouse. The statue is an abomination. The back...
That is...
And he's still... What a keen remark. For some...
Wait, it had to be. He's already proven capable of taking a far more complicated shot.
I did. A needless, sentimental gesture.
Yes, shameful. So many others too.
The
accusations of corruption, push,
and
disappointment. So personal. He displays a familiar...
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass.
Edgar.
He talks a big game about up first against the wall with him.
Declares...
Of course. Maybe...
I have...
How did he know?
He didn't just stumble in like a step. I was right about one of those things. 20 years ago. Neither of them could walk now, could they? They were... Edgar did the talking. Paid his respects like I never trust a son.
They let him be here. Understanding was a courtesy. But...
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwat?
Again? What have you done?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomic... royalist ghouls. I remember that, fatten.
He whispers with such predatory hunger.
Not yet.
Save the treat.
He is better.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
No. I waited too long. I waited too long.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dross. I understand you knew him for a long time.
They're all dead now.
If he really wanted to kill him so...
And I blew them all.
He reminded him of himself.
All human beings care. Fuck you. You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do.
He's not okay. This is just another...
Glad we talked about what? What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The sum of all the erratic...
Your wayfarer... Do you?
But... No, I don't want to. I have to stay.
He swear.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the... Not really.
But then, who what?
You come back for me? How about I go and...
What is this farce?
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
This is no harmless old man.
This fucking world. This world.
No, listen. Listen now.
Okay, how about I take him to the precinct and you wait on the island?
This world.
The wind, your skin is crawling suddenly. A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghost...
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hand move.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in...
I can see.
4 simple words, thank God. But that means it's really there, spinning slow.
Be very, very careful.
What is it?
Something is very wrong. Nothing. The creatures stand, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, slowly, with your breath like laughter. The trach hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like and
maybe
about the insect breathing you in. The insect, no, as you do, praying to you. Unwitting, perhaps it is preparing to eat. No reply. You were right. Little...
Careful.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt.
Okay.
There is no...
Intrude.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword.
I got it.
The antenna... It is... Looks like...
Be careful, detective.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of... The limb before you is incredibly light. Like a small... There is some... The stimulus overloaded it. Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life.
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you. Then I will tell you what it's like for me. Fire? Where? I do not have fire inside me. In me. Now, I will tell you. Shape, I am at the end of an arrow. Are you sure? Sometimes, when molting, I will grow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg. The leg tried to move around independently. Yes. Thankfully someone...
This would explain. No. It's what...
Yes.
It would take 1,000,000 years of...
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemical. He's in a bad state. Very slowly. And only because... No. You're... Not even the birds know. I think we should eat it. I am an unknown species of the...
It may have...
No one I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of... Yes.
The deserter. He's been here.
No. You are. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians. It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you. You're a virus. We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion.
Instead of there, you...
Everything your eyes touch. Please, do not. No, you're only thinking it now. Simian butcher. Soon.
It doesn't look like that, no. You're just staring at it. I think you should back away from the unstudied species now.
No, there is one more.
A series of chirrups surrounds you. As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. And just like that, it's
gone. Apparently, yes, like a water strider. Only looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect is not looking so good.
What is it? What? See.
Mr. Dorat?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring with fear and longing. A light shiver passes him.
He's going into
the trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's old age and shock. Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. That could be...
No response.
Then how did we see it? The doctors will have to look at this. You mean pheromonum? The scope? Knowing of her... You should be a valid hunch. Long term, it did seem... I have absolutely...
No one would believe you without...
We should think about getting back to the mainland.
The old man still...
Yes? Yes. I don't know what to say. I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops...
Yeah, damn it.
Either way, good on you.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown. It would have. This old cylindrical generator waits with its fuel cap open. Makeshift electrical wiring runs out of its side. ICM? This feels familiar.
Insul Indian citizens.
Sounds an awful.
It does. It's impossible.
Nice. It's going to be hard to say them.
There were all sorts of groups and... No.
With its horns in the sky.
No.
A DeLorean era.
After one of these barrels was...
The dry grass, the flock of quail departs. On the is like a silent orchid, a silent, snow, the far snowfall, a low hum, a flake of snow, called a mamadakwa.
Yes?
This is where a lesson.
It is. Is that why we are...
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight, but for the sound of conversation on the... Two men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a name. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff. The skiff bobs in the calm water.
Look what the tide brought him. What is that? Full AC? What's with all the performance gear? Are you back?
Whatever this is, it is good. This is the man with sunglasses from the whirling in rags. But
that's right. And we're not forgetting about anything. Look at you. Bothered by it? Actually...
Vic, calm down.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein.
I'm your special consultant.
Hi.
We've come to...
Lieutenant Kim...
The sea.
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated policeman.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi. Ari, we want to help you. Tron?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked my background.
No, Trent.
What does he have to say?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went. Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, I don't know. It had shit guilt, and it was.
He was too sarcastic.
Did you?
Absolutely no idea. Judging by the familiarity you feel toward him.
Lieutenant, my name is not Osface. Okay.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest.
Yes, I'm Tran Heilish. Mikhail? Mikhail's my... No.
Him being there.
What indeed? I was asked to share my...
He's here to see if you're insane. Yeah, refresh. Oh, fuck. Oh, the other people.
Is this...
See?
He sincerely thought.
Do?
The 41st isn't...
God, you told us to fuck off. You said we're cramped.
It was a...
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know that. Here we go. Alcoholic delirium. The bit...
Well...
Meaning?
Is this... Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but not when you...
What?
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hedefort's school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
Psychotraumatic and I keep.
But yes.
Those case.
Interest.
What do you...
Well, look at the room. Hard work.
Okay.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If
no one.
They can...
Now nothing. Now we're just going to... No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Yes, in the ocean, under the sea. Our work vehicle, with fishing clams and other sea shit. I drew. You drove it into... Thank you for... It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic. No, you got it all right. Your
and your gun.
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements.
I don't care about your collection, you hoarding freak. Is one of them your service weapon? I only want to know about that. He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone. So you forgot?
He's wounded. It's been a long week and he's handled an actual corpse.
What you've discovered? You let the suspect escape. A certain...
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Or the fact that compared to the...
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was...
Thank you.
You think
you've spent... on Lieutenant...
Well...
The man...
Then there... It's worry.
You should yell something.
The RCM... And then... He can talk human... And he solved it. Near perfectly. He apprehended a colossal...
He takes out the photo and shows it to the officer. You hear?
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Fucking hell is that?
Detective? Yes, the old man...
So...
I must...
Yes, this is... Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have this man's mother was Lilian, his Lilian's son, Lilianovich.
So, it is...
Thank you, Tron.
Of course,
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It...
Jealousy. I thought...
Strange. Also...
It's a clean win.
Perfect fault.
God damn. Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
Yes, yes. Fallen through a gap in...
The body would...
You're not.
Still.
It's still a point for you. No denying.
I don't know what a dumb commercial area is. Why?
There was a...
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
Who's Kuno?
You don't...
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't. What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
4 kids were living in a tent.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject now.
Theme. You had to. Incredible. Not as far as I could see. There were other things there.
Actually,
Bowers are built by males of the species who...
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it. Must be as in cloning itself. Well, very interesting. Such organisms are extremely...
Nothing.
Of course.
They're not going to go for this.
Yes.
Incredible.
This?
Absolutely.
Without it.
You're doing. Quit while you're ahead? Or no?
I don't want, so I have to.
Honestly?
Agreed.
Okay. We are...
The man jingling his car keys in his...
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Before you were a cop?
Harry, some of your...
Also, and this guy, God, even this Jack...
Of course.
He's been on about Mike again.
It is getting...
In your 20s or late 20s. Yeah.
The smirk. Kuro.
High school.
His smirk suggests...
The regular. You found...
You. Every morning, walking from Voyager.
I knew it.
It's not...
You really went...
Dora.
Not Dora.
Something like that. Half Vazan.
Vasa is with... Vasa is...
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. Good.
6 years and you...
Yeah. Or incredibly bangable. She was incredibly...
Snow. Pain.
I've only...
Look.
I think my point is...
In other words, he's hurt.
No. You're too unstable to work for my boss. You're suicidal, Harry.
I assure you.
He would. I told you it's not that bad.
Us?
That's not...
Thank you, Liet.
Get back to it. Mac...
They are damn icons.
Yeah. God.
There's also...
He's anything but...
Ptolemy...
He's one of the most...
Somewhere, they speak of change. The city. The tension on the streets. They speak of the event.
So he remembers...
Shooting up...
Or an...
He means your clearance will not go up. Why?
Okay.
Jamrock...
The press...
Thank you again, Lieutenant. Who?
She lives at 1...
Tabernacle...
Fine.
She and... They should...
She is going to be over the moon.
Well, first I will go... Detective. I don't know what yet. Talk to Captain Price? Work with... Price?
Would fit him. This truly...
Flattered.
I would have to...
And we...
I do.
He's really considering it.
Good.
Fuck it.
Under... You close... Torson? Really?
Wonderful.